You know, I can't tell you how long I have waited to drive the brand new Chevy ZR2. And here I am in Colorado in our home turf about to take this bad boy for a ride. But before we do any of that, let's give you the top 5 surprising facts of the brand new Chevy ZR2. And that is coming up right now. Yeah, we'll do a little driving too, a little jumping. All right, so the number 5 surprise has to be not that you can jump it, but that this truck is the only mid-size truck that comes with a diesel, the baby Duramax. It puts out 369 pound-foot of torque, 186 horsepower. So if you want a little bit more torque for towing or for off-roading, this is the only truck in this class that you can get it with. The number 4 surprise is not so much as what the truck has, but what it doesn't. Look at this, no air dam. That dreaded air dam that you get on almost every Chevy pickup is gone. Now you've got a much better approach angle. In fact, you've got nothing in front of this front tire, making this an ideal off-road truck. The number 3 surprise is the MultiMaddox spool valve shocks. Now that's a mouthful, but basically it means that this truck is using a shock that was inspired by Formula One technology. And Chevy says that these shocks are a much superior spool valve technology to anything else that's out there, say in the Raptor or in the Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro. I interrupt this video from a word from our sponsor, TFL Truck. As you guys probably know, YouTube revenue recently has been spotty, so we're trying to get support from you so we can keep making videos like this. Currently, we're at about $600 a month. Our goal is $1,000, so help us meet that goal by visiting our Patreon page, patreon.com/TFLcar, by visiting below and supporting us at either a $2, $5, or $10 level. Plus, starting next week, we're going to give away signed TFL t-shirts to our Patreon supporters. Thanks, and here we go, back to the video. Yeah, MultiMaddox spool valve technology, which is one of the unique things of this truck, right?
Yep, so we're adapting something that we have on the Camaro Z28 and what's been used in F1 shocks for an off-road application. So the spool valves are, obviously there's some adaptation that we have to take place. We have 4 spool valves in the front and 3 spool valves in the back of the shock, so depending on where you are. So we have 2 that kind of manage your normal on-road driving, and then 1 is at the at full jounce, and the other one's kind of at full rebound, so that kind of helps in your takeoff and landing off of some of these jumps.
The number 2 surprise is right here. It's these 17-inch wheels with 31-inch Wrangler Goodyear DuraTrack tires. Now, you can also get these on the Z71 package, but these wheels are unique to the ZR2. And by the way, if you want to mount your wheel in the bed like this, this is a dealer option. So how big of a wheel and tire combo could you put on here with the current setup without having to lift it?
31 is pretty much as optimized as it is right now in its current state. And
of course, since you've got independent front suspension, it's going to be a little trickier to lift than, let's say, a Wrangler, which has
solid.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. All around.
And the number 1 surprise is actually very simple. There are only really 3 options if you're looking for getting a ZR2. And that is, number 1, what engine do you want? The 3.6 or the baby Duramax? What cab do you want? And do you want the carpet or the vinyl on the floor? Those are your only 3 options. So at about $46,000, you've got a loaded truck that Chevy says is ready to go both Baja running and rock crawling. Now keep in mind, we're going to do a full review of this truck, and that is coming up on May 15th. As always, this is Roman reporting for the Fast Lane Truck. Check out tfltruck.com for more news, views, and of course, ZR2 off-road jumping reviews. See you guys next time. Ciao. As you guys know, we always love to do a bonus, and here's a bonus because it is important. This is the only midsize truck with a locking front differential. There's only actually one other truck that you can buy that has a locking front diff, and that would be the Power Wagon. Very few trucks have this combination of features: an exhaust brake, a locking rear differential, and a locking front differential. That is a unique combination of features in the midsize, heck, in the entire truck market.